Buddy, it's AFarCryAway here today, and I wanted to talk to you guys about some Recon Wildlands and this cool new thing that NVidia has put into the game. Now, if you've updated your drivers with the update today, you'll notice that there's several new features. Okay, not several, it's really just this one main one. But, yeah, it's really fucking cool, and I want to show you guys why. So, as a YouTuber, I like to make thumbnails for, like, all my video games that I play and all the, all that to get attention and to make my videos look better or whatever. And doing just a traditional screenshot in this game would work if you just turned off the HUD. But that's not really like enough in my opinion. And in order to get like the perfect screenshot, they've put in this thing called Ansel technology, which if you press left alt and F2 at the same time in single player, this is not in multiplayer sadly, but in single player if you hit alt and F2, you basically freeze frame the game wherever and whenever. And you can pan around the camera by just clicking the screen. You can look around. And you can also use the WASD keys to kind of go around. And if you hold left control while using WASD, you kind of slow down a little bit. It'd actually be kind of nice if you could get rid of this Ansel thing on the left side. I don't know if you guys can see that in the video, because I don't see it on the preview. But there's an Ansel menu to the left. But yeah, this could be used for some really cool, like, cinematic shots or something. If you ever wanted to do like a weird Ghost Recon Wildlands montage or intro thing, you could do some really sweet like panning shots. But and there's some depth of field, which is neato. There's several options on the side of the screen, and for whatever reason you guys can't see it, which is unfortunate. Hold on. Can't add a display capture so I can show you for myself what's going on here. I don't know if this will work. I think it is working. Alright, so now you guys can see the Ansel thing on the left. Alright, so if you want to set up your perfect screenshot, first of all, turn up your settings, because your graphical settings do matter. As you can see, the textures down here are not very good. But that's on me. But yeah, so turn your game up as high as you can, really. And then go into the Ansel mode. And then you can pretty much just hit snap to take a picture if you just want a vanilla picture. But before you do that, there's also several things you can do, like field of view, which is really nice if you want to get like a vehicle shot. Like for example, let me get on this bike here.
I'm riding the motorcycle.
And so you can get on like a bike and then get like a cool sweeping angle shot from like this, so you can see the whole bike. And yeah, I like that. It's not a great shot, let's be real. It's a little bit too much FOV. It's not a great shot, but it'll do for the purposes here. You can also do a degree of roll, so you can make it all like wicked sick looking. And you can also get rid of that by just clicking on the screen. But that, let's do I'm not getting exactly what I wanted here. Whatever, it doesn't matter, Far Cry. Move on with the tutorial. Okay, sorry. Filters. There's several filters you can add. Black and white, and the intensity you can mess with. Halftone, sepia, and GTA 5. You can also mess with the brightness, contrast, and everything. Now, I normally just do all this in Photoshop, but it's cool that you have the options. So if you don't have Photoshop, this is a great way to get like a cool picture for your videos. You can use FX on it. That actually looks kind of awesome. Color enhancers and whatnot, and vignettes to make the vignette larger, smaller. And yeah, that's sick. Hold on, let's get like a shot like this, I guess. Why not? And that actually looks alright. Alright, so then we can hit snap. But before you do that, there's also capture types. And what I would say you should do is go to super resolution, and this will give you higher resolutions for your screenshot, and it'll also show you how big the file size will be. And for the purposes of this, let's just do a fucking 10 gigabyte screenshot, because YOLO. So it's going to obviously take a little bit to do this, just like rendering a video on Sony Vegas or processing kind of anything that takes a render to complete. It's going to take some time. Okay, maybe 10 gigabytes wasn't like the best idea I've ever had, especially while recording. Let's actually cancel that. I think for my purposes, for like a thumbnail, I mean, just going like 10 times, like a 2.7 gig increase, that's already like more than enough. Anything higher, unless you're playing in like ultra graphics, isn't going to make a huge difference. But yeah, I just really wanted to show this off today because one, it's an easy video. Let's just be real. It's super easy for me to do this. And then also because I just think it's a really sweet feature, and I wish more games had this because it would really help people like YouTube creators make like compelling screenshots for their thumbnails without having to do as much editing magic, you know? With this, you can get a really sweet like angle and a really sweet gunshot or something. Like if, let's say for example, you wanted to do like a gun review, you could just get like such an easy shot of the gun, like a close-up using this. And then you wouldn't even have to bother with like photoshopping it out. So yeah, it's all done now. It's going to be saved to the Wildlands folder in your, your users and video. So, but it'll also take a couple of possibly minutes, depending on the file size, for it to actually fully process your picture. But believe me, it is there and it's already complete for me. So that's done and done.
I'll catch up with you.
And then you're just right back into the game. And trust me, the files are there. If they're not, that'd be really weird. I don't know why that would happen. But yeah, that's all for the video, folks. And I do intend on bringing some more Wildlands content to the channel. As much as I talked shit about this game, I'm actually really enjoying it. And I have a lot of friends who are really into it as well. So I'm really looking forward to playing this for you guys and all that good stuff. So like the video if you liked it and if you found it helpful at all. And do subscribe for more Ghost Recon Wildlands in the near future. Till then, peace out, everybody. YOLO.